Hello, cinephiles! Have you ever looked at that perfectly polished couple next door, all smiles and designer outfits, and just known there's a simmering volcano of suppressed rage beneath the surface? What happens when that volcano finally erupts? Not with lava, but with a torrent of witty, biting, and utterly devastating insults. Well, folks, get ready to find out. We're talking about a film that promises to take marital discord to an art form, a remake that carries the heavy mantle of a classic, yet brings an entirely new star-studded cast to the table. This is The Roses 2025, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single thorn. So, what exactly is The Roses all about? At its heart, it's described as a tinderbox of competition and resentments underneath the facade of a picture-perfect couple. This highly combustible relationship is ignited when the husband's professional dreams come crashing down, presumably sending their already fragile world into a spiraling freefall of domestic warfare. Let's dive into the specifics we know. Title and year, The Roses 2025. Mark your calendars. Genre blend. This is where it gets exciting. The Roses is categorized as a dark comedy, a satire, a screwball comedy, and even a tragedy. That's a potent mix, promising both laughs and a deeper, perhaps more unsettling, examination of human relationships. The creative minds. At the helm, we have Jay Roach as the director. Roach is a maestro of modern comedy, known for hits like the Meet the Parents trilogy and the Austin Powers series, so he certainly knows his way around a laugh. The screenplay comes from a powerful duo, Warren Adler and Tony McNamara. Adler, of course, penned the original story, and McNamara is an Academy Award-nominated writer known for his razor-sharp wit and historical black comedies like The Favorite and The Great. This collaboration hints at a very smart, very funny, and potentially very dark script. The stellar cast. This is truly a marquee ensemble. Olivia Colman plays Ivy Rose. What can I say? Colman is a force of nature, seamlessly transitioning between heartbreaking drama and incredible comedy. She's going to bring so many layers to this character. Benedict Cumberbatch steps into the role of Theo Rose. Cumberbatch, known for his intensity and dramatic depth, will undoubtedly bring a fascinating dynamic to the male lead. The chemistry between him and Colman will be absolutely crucial. Kate McKinnon plays Amy, and her presence immediately signals a high dose of comedic brilliance. The supporting cast is equally impressive, featuring talents like Andy Samberg, Barry, Nakuti Gatwa, Jeffrey, Sunita Mani, Jane, Zoe Chow, Sally, Jamie Demetrio, Rory, Allison Janney, and even Will Smith. This is a roster packed with comedic and dramatic heavyweights, ensuring every scene will likely crackle with energy. Technical details. The film has an R rating, suggesting it won't shy away from mature themes or language. It clocks in at a concise 1 hour and 45 minutes, 105 minutes. It's a co-production between the United Kingdom and the United States, filmed in English. Production companies include Adler Entertainment Trust, Garden Studios, and South of the River Pictures. Release date. Mark your calendars for August 29, 2025 for its United States release. Popularity, it holds an IMDb popularity rank of 3,365, which is quite respectable for a film still so far out. Multimedia. There are already 2 videos, a 225 official trailer and a 054 official clip, and 32 photos available, giving us early glimpses of the chaos to come. Based on what we know, The Roses has some undeniable strengths that could make it a standout film of 2025. The powerhouse cast. You simply cannot overstate the draw of Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch leading this kind of material. Both are at the peak of their powers, masters of both high drama and nuanced comedy. Their dynamic alone promises fireworks. Add to that the likes of Kate McKinnon, Allison Janney, and Andy Samberg, and you have a comedic dream team. An intriguing genre mashup. The blend of dark comedy, satire, screwball comedy, and tragedy is incredibly ambitious. For a family movie night, you really can't go wrong with a classic, so grab some popcorn and throw on your favorite classic. This isn't just a simple comedy, it aims for something deeper. A proven narrative foundation. The film is a remake of The War of the Roses, 1989. This means it has a solid, well-tested narrative spine about a bitter marital divorce. The original was iconic, and adapting that premise for a new era with new comedic sensibilities presents a fascinating opportunity. The creative team. Jay Roach's comedic timing, combined with Tony McNamara's sharp, often cynical wit, working off Warren Adler's original vision, is a recipe for intelligent and subversive humor. Musical touch. The inclusion of the classic song Happy Together, performed by Jay Roach's wife, Susanna Hoffs, and Rufus Wainwright, is a delightful detail. It's a perfect, ironic counterpoint to the film's premise and shows a personal touch from the director. Now, for the tricky part. While The Roses has immense potential, the biggest challenge it faces is inherent in its very nature. It's a remake. The shadow of the original. The War of the Roses, 1989, starring Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, is a beloved and often quoted black comedy. It set a high bar for depicting escalating marital hatred with dark humor. The new film will inevitably be compared to it. Will it manage to carve out its own identity while honoring the original spirit? Does it offer a fresh perspective for modern audiences on domestic warfare? Or will it feel like a retread? Can the new cast, as brilliant as they are, capture the unique, venomous chemistry that Douglas and Turner had? Balancing the genres. While the multi-genre approach is a strength, it can also be a pitfall. Juggling dark comedy, screwball chaos, satire, and genuine tragedy is difficult. If the balance is off, it could feel disjointed or fail to hit the mark on any one tone. Will the comedic moments undermine the tragic undertones, or vice versa? The sources don't provide any specific weaknesses of the 2025 film itself, as it's yet to be released. Therefore, we must frame this section around the inherent challenges and expectations that come with being a remake of such a well-known and celebrated film. The primary hurdle will be to differentiate itself and justify its existence beyond simply retelling a familiar story. So, what's my early take on The Roses 2025? This film is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated releases of next year. With a dream team of talent both in front of and behind the camera, a compelling and darkly funny premise, and the intriguing challenge of reinterpreting a classic, it has all the ingredients for a truly memorable cinematic experience. It promises to be a riotous, no-holds-barred look at the crumbling facade of a seemingly perfect marriage, proving once again that sometimes the biggest battles are fought not on the battlefield, but in the living room. Whether it becomes a new classic or simply a fascinating curiosity, it's certainly poised to spark conversations and, I suspect, many uncomfortable laughs. My early assessment? This has high potential. The combination of Jay Roach's comedic sensibilities with Tony McNamara's sharp writing and the unparalleled acting prowess of Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch is simply too good to ignore. Expect a film that will make you squirm, laugh, and perhaps even rethink your own relationships. So, when The Roses hits theaters on August 29th, 2025, make sure you're there. And once you've seen it, come back here. I want to hear your thoughts. What did you love? What surprised you? Did it live up to the original, or did it forge its own thorny path? Drop your comments below, hit that like button if you found this review helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth film analysis. Until next time, keep watching and stay sharp.